Are you constantly trying to avoid uncomfortable situations? Do you ever feel stuck, like you're just going through the motions of the life, never, ever, really, moving forward? It might be because you are too comfortable. True, lasting personal growth never happens, or rarely happens, in our easy chairs. So the video of today, guys, is the 5th video. Wow, I'm doing great. And it's all about seeking discomfort. My personal experience with seeking discomfort started when I was in Rome. I was actually living in a little town far from Rome. I was working as a 9 to 5. I had to take a bus, a train, and another bus to get to work, waking up at 5 a.m., getting into the fucking office, working till 6 p.m., coming back home at 8 p.m. in the evening, having dinner and sleeping. And this was my routine for almost 2 years. It was not that exciting. It was for sure the worst period of my life, because at the time I was in a relationship with a girlfriend. We had a bad relationship, actually. For the last 6 months, it was really not a relationship. And for sure I was in a state of isolation, scarcity. I was feeling really bad inside. I was sometimes having also depressing thoughts. I think that nothing it's really happening for no reason, you know. It's now that I think about it, it's actually, I'm grateful for those moments, because if I had never lived those moments, I would have never discovered something that changed my life forever. And it's all about my healing journey. It's about the book of No More of the Dr. Robert Glover, No More Mr. Nice Guy. I discovered the rejection therapy, and this is what I want to talk about. My experience with seeking discomfort all started with the rejection therapy. I was so inspired by this guy that I decided to do it as well. And I said, this is what I want to do. This is something that even just now, thinking about it, it's like changing my mood, because I'm starting to smile, because I'm starting to feel the excitement, the adrenaline. Because for me, it was immediately clicking something. You know, I realized that this is something that I really want to do and that I want to confront, because I was scared to be rejected by people. I was trying always to be nice, for my nice guy syndrome, and so the worst thing for me ever, it's when I get in an argument with someone else and when I create tension. So I just decided to do a 30-day challenge. In this 30-day challenge, I was going out asking the most embarrassing stuff to people, like if they want to take a picture of me, like, because I was taking the train every day, I was asking to the train driver if I can enter the cabin. And actually I went inside with a friend of mine while in Rome. We went inside the cabin of the train. I realized I was alive while doing these challenges. I asked that guy in the Roma Termini train station if he wanted to give me his hat, because I liked the hat and I wanted to take a picture to see how I looked with this hat. The guy just looked at me and said, okay. It was like, what the fuck are you doing, you know? And so, yeah, they are funny stories for sure. I have more stories about my experience with the rejection therapy, but it's all about seeking discomfort, and it's all about moving forward. Because when we feel stuck in our life, it's because there is no push. It's like the water, it's like the river flows. When the river flows, everything is great, the water is clean, and there is life. But when the water is stagnant, there is no life. The water starts to smell bad. So if in this moment you are feeling stuck in your life, the first thing that I suggest to you is try the rejection therapy. Try to go out every day for 30 days and to do every day something that scares you, and to ask to one person a day one question in order to get rejection. This is crazy because when I firstly heard about this idea of going out and to receive the rejection, to look for the rejection, I was, this is fucking genius, you know? We are so scared to be rejected by girls, for example, but I never thought about go directly to a girl to get the rejection from her. It's like you are just more free. You feel freer. You want to have something from someone. You are expecting something. But if you are seeking for the rejection, if we look up for the rejection, you have no more expectation. You are free. You don't have any more stress, pressure, anxiety. There is nothing to lose, you know? You are always and already a winner. Because you are looking for the only thing that no one is looking for something that no one wants to receive. The rejection, a failure, a no. But when you get the no from someone, because you were asking to this person, don't you mind to give me 10 euro? And the person looks at you and it's like, no. You're like, okay. You know, it's not a big deal. But the minds want to create all these stories that something will explode and you are going to die. Because you want to ask someone to give you 10 euro. Someone will give to you that 10 euro, you know? But this is another story. So guys, I really appreciate that you stay here, that you watched the video. And I really invite you to start the rejection challenge as well. If you feel that something that, you know, is clicking inside of you, do it. Because it's gonna be helpful. It's gonna change forever your life. It's gonna change forever, and for sure the consideration that you have about so many things. You know, you will discover actually that the world is not how you think it is, and that you are more than you think you are. Just try, and you will see. Peace, my friends.